In this video, we're going to discuss the testing functionality that lives within many operations inside of Flxpoint. This is in regards to possibly import workflow rules, rules on a mapping template, pricing rules, all the way to listing status workflow rules. For the purpose of this video, we're going to look at some pricing rules. You'll want to go to your settings, products, and then pricing quantity. I have some example rules set up here. We can take a look at what they're accomplishing by clicking into them. This is just a flat percentage markup by 35% to our default list price. Then we're going to apply a brand markup for specific brands. For this example, Apple and Sony, and then we'll increase that list price by another 20%. And the last rule is to set the decimal on the list price to a 99. When testing rules anywhere inside of Flxpoint, you can always test the individual rule by clicking this button here. So we can see if this default list price was $10, we run the test, you can see the logic that gets applied, and it adds that new value and sets the decimal to 0.99. If you've added multiple rules in conjunction with one another, you would want to navigate back to the overall workflow, and then you can test the entirety of the workflow by clicking this button here. Flxpoint will provide example fields, So we'll apply what we need in order to test our rule. When we hit run test, again, you can see all the logic that gets applied. Our flat percentage markup rule is increasing the list price by that 35%. The brand markup is applied because we entered this brand as one of the applicable ones that we want to manipulate the price. And then the last rule, the setting the decimal to 99, was also ran, and you get your new value of $16.99. To show what the logic would look like if, for instance, one of the brands didn't meet that particular rule, we can enter a value here, hit rerun test, and then you see the logic change, and it will not mark up this list price based on our brand markup rule because it doesn't meet the specifications. Testing any rules or workflows will always display a box like this where you can enter parameters to test your rule as well as review the logic once you run the test. Thanks for watching this video on how to test inside of Flxpoint. Please reach out to our support team if you need any other assistance.